My name is Ellen Weimer, and I'm coming to you from Kansas City, Missouri with Bride Vibe Yoga. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute high energy flow. And remember, take what you want, leave what you don't, and let's get the good vibes flowing. Can we do it? Cheers! Yeah! Today we're going to begin our flow at the top of your mat. Spread your toes wide. Press down firmly into your feet. Relax your shoulders down and just begin to breathe. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, really opening up through your back. Spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, reach your arms up. From here, bring your hands down to your heart and start to fold down. Put as much bend as you need to in your legs and just let your head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your hands right below your knees, reaching long through your neck, through your spine. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step your feet back, and we'll take our first chaturanga. So this can be done from your knees, or you can keep your knees lifted. Begin to shift your weight over your wrists. Keep your elbows in towards your side body as you lower, lower, lower. And then slowly, inhale, reach up. Allow the crown of your head to reach towards the ceiling. Look towards the left, look towards the right, just beginning to stretch out that neck. Starting off strong with our flow. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, and we'll head into a downward facing dog. Surf out the legs, bending and straightening through the knees, and then begin to let your heels touch down towards your mat. Inhale, look towards your hands, tiptoe your feet up to meet your palms, feeling that stretch through the back of the legs. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, cactus the arms, really lifting through the heart, through the chest, opening up. Reach the arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to the top of the mat, stepping the feet back to that high plank. And this time I'll show you the chaturanga from your knees. So if you prefer to take it this way, you shift your weight forward, drop down to your knees. Toes can come up behind you. Exhale, keep your elbows in. And then you can come all the way down. Inhale, reaching up. Through the crown of your head, dropping those shoulders down. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. We'll do this one more time just to kind of start off with your flow, nice and energetic. One more time, inhale, look up towards your hands, tiptoe your feet up to meet your palms. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come right below the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, cactus through the arms, really opening up through that chest. And this round, if you'd like to interlace your hands behind your back, going for that grab, reach, reach, reach. Just finding a little bit more stretch and opening through the arms. You can keep this bind or release, finding your forward fold. Maybe it feels good to have those arms up behind you, and then release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to the mat, step your feet back, chaturanga from your knees or off your knees. Inhale, reach the shoulders past the wrists. Exhale, lower, keeping those elbows in towards your side body. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, set your knees down on the mat and begin to set your hips back towards the top of your feet. So finding a child's pose here. Kind of feeling some of the heat that we built. Allow your forehead to touch the mat. Find your breath here, maybe taking a minute to slow down from the flow that we've been doing. A lot of times we think of energy as what we need to add in. Maybe coffee, maybe an energy drink. But oftentimes we will feel so much more energetic with what we release. So through this flow, think of what you can let go of to get those good vibes flowing. One more breath here, inhale. Big sigh out through the mouth. And then begin to open your eyes, look towards your fingertips, walk them off towards the right side of your mat, just opening up through the shoulders, through the back body. And then you can come up on your fingertips, begin to walk your hands back through the center towards the left side of your mat. Feeling the stretch through the right side body, making sure that hip stays down on the feet. Inhale. Exhale, come back towards the center, pressing up into a tabletop. From this, you want to stack your shoulders over your wrist. Hands are spread wide. In the back body, take the dip out of your back if you have one. Kind of find a neutral spine and begin to settle in. We'll take some cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly. Reach up through the chest. Feeling that stretch through the low back. Exhale, cat pose. Really arching the spine up towards the ceiling. Maybe nodding the head yes and no, shaking it out. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. And just having a little bit of fun with it here. This is your moment to play around, seeing what feels good for your body. Maybe take some C shapes with the spine. Maybe give a little attitude and find some hip circles. Whatever it is that feels good to you, to kind of let go of any of that tension that you might be holding on to. So take a couple of rounds of this and then we'll meet back in tabletop. Good, and start to find your final cat-cow. And together we'll meet in our tabletop. From here, inhale, reach your right arm out. Left leg comes back. Really feel the opposition, so the stretch between front and back of the leg and arm. Inhale. Exhale, take your elbow, crunch it up towards your knee. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach the arm long, legs long. Reach back for your foot. You might not have the grab here, which is totally fine. You can just keep the reach. If you can capture your foot with your hand, start to kick into that hand, feeling the arch through the leg, through the back. Good, inhale. Exhale, release the hand back down. Tuck your toes and press them back off your mat, really feeling the stretch through the back left leg. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your knee back to tabletop. And we'll take the same thing on the opposite side. Inhale, right leg comes back. Left arm reaches forward. Really feeling the pull between front and back, maybe flexing your toes down here, feeling that stretch through the back leg. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Bringing that knee in towards your elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. And one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Arms come back to the center. Bring that right leg, press those toes off the mat. Really reach by pushing your heel down towards the floor. Feeling the stretch through the back body. Inhale and exhale, coming back into a tabletop. From here, take your feet up by your hands, coming into a yogi squat. Just gonna stretch out through those hips a bit. Maybe coming on to the toes, then setting the heel back down. We're gonna work on opening up through our hips today. So just kind of starting here. Good. Inhale. Exhale, find stillness. Maybe neck circles, releasing anything that might be tight, anything that you're holding on to. And then slowly bring your hands back down. Bring your legs behind you into a downward facing dog. So we've been in this pose before, but we'll walk through it just a little bit more. So spread the fingertips wide. Heels are pressing down towards the mat. They don't need to reach the mat, but we just want the energy moving in that direction. Spread your toes wide, set them down. Allow your neck to be heavy to hang between your arms, shaking it out. Nodding yes and no, just finding a little bit of release to really up the energy. Inhale, look towards your hands so you can tiptoe your feet up, or you can walk one and then the other. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And we're going to go through two standing poses that we're going to use in our flow. So from here, arms can come down by your sides, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Really press through that left leg to give you a firm base of support. You can flex your right toes back just a bit. And then from here, we're going to take your ankle above your knee. So we're just opening up through the hips. This is the first time we're doing it, so be gentle with yourself. Begin to set your hips back like you'd be sitting in a chair. Really flex those right toes towards your knee. Working on our figure four. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale, slowly reach up. Seeing if you can keep that balance. A little bit of wobble is totally fine. If you come out of the pose, just hop back into it. And then from here, we're gonna go into a warrior three with the leg back. Arms can come back towards your side. They can even airplane out if you need a little bit more stability. Remember, if you fall out of the pose, just pick up right where you left off. Inhale slowly, and then exhale, bring your right leg back down. So we'll do that same thing on the other side. Maybe shake your legs out, just going through these poses before we use them in our flow. Right foot is your base of support. Inhale, reach the left leg up, find stability here. Begin to cross your right ankle above your left ankle, above your right knee. Hands can come to heart, and then start to flex those toes towards your knee, really sending your hips back and down as if you're sitting in a chair. Again, this is the first time opening up through these hips, so be gentle with yourself. We'll be able to practice these more through the flow. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release, finding something to maybe fix your gaze on to help your balance. Bringing that left leg back, toes flex down towards the floor. Hands can stay at heart. They can go back behind you, really squeezing through the arms, or for a bit more stability, begin to bring them to the side. Good, inhale. And exhale, slowly meet your feet back together. Shake it out. Release any tension you might be holding. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Remember, finding that bind behind you if it's available for you, really opening up through the chest. Exhale, forward fold, keeping that bind if you choose, or releasing. Going through our chaturanga, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come back to the mat. Step your feet back and take your version of chaturanga. And remember, you can skip this at any time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach your chest up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet, bending left and right. And inhale, reach your right leg, down dog kick. Left leg stays on the ground. Right leg comes up, finding some hip circles. Circling in one direction. Good, and then reversing, opening up through those hips. Begin to find stillness, bring the right leg back up. Look between your hands, bring your knee in towards your chest, tuck, tuck, tuck. Lift your hips as high as you can, and then begin to set your foot between your hands. Drop the back left leg, and then surf out through that front leg, really stretching through the hamstrings. Just moving as you need to. Remember, this is your flow, so adding in anything that feels good for you. Take your hand to the inside of your foot, and then just begin to heel toe your foot out towards your mat. You can come onto the edge of your foot, let that knee fall open, stretching through the hips just a bit more. Walking that foot back between your hands, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and then heading in to a low lunge. From your low lunge, reach your right arm back, left arm comes forward, stretching out through the arms. Keep your hips pointed forward like headlights would be on a car. You can stay here or you can add on, bringing that left arm up and back, feeling the stretch through the left hip. Maybe bringing your gaze down towards your back foot, challenging your balance just a bit more. Inhale, reach the arms back. Hands come above the head, shoulders soften away from the ears. You don't want to wear them like earrings. And then bring your hands to your heart, adding in the two poses that we did earlier. Begin to come up onto the toes of your back left foot. Look down towards your toes on the right foot or somewhere about 12 inches ahead of you. Begin to tip, 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 coming in to your warrior three. Arms can stay at heart. You can reach them back. You can airplane them, finding your balance. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring that knee up, embracing all the wiggles and the wobbles, and then put your left ankle right above your right knee and begin to find your figure four. This time, perhaps going a bit deeper into your seat as our hips are warming up. Flex those left toes towards the left knee. Maybe you can go down just a bit further. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, see if you can keep that left foot lifted. And then hands come down in front of your right foot. We'll take a couple Shiva squats just to build the heat. So from here, you want to bring your left knee behind your right knee. Squat and lift. Good. Two more like this. And last one, bend and straighten. One last little challenge on your balance. Bring your hands to your heart and slowly and gracefully drop that back left foot. Good job. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, frame that front right foot. Right leg can come back and up if you want to challenge yourself, or you can bring that right leg down, your choice. If you decide to keep your right leg lifted, look towards your hand, shift, shift, shift. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, drop that right leg, flip your left toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll do this same thing on the left side. So right foot stays on the ground. Inhale, left leg comes up towards the air. Maybe press that right heel down towards the mat just a bit more, making some circles through the left knee, opening up through the left hip. Good, and then switch directions. Give it a little bit of attitude. And then re-straighten that left leg. Look towards your thumbs. Keep those hips lifted. Left knee comes in, and then look between your thumbs and drop. Drop the right knee onto the mat and begin to surf out that left leg, front and back, moving those hips. Keeping your breath, remembering what's tight, let go of that. Allow a little bit more energy, a little bit more fun into this flow. And then bring your hand to the inside of your foot, heel toe that foot out, allow your knee to fall open to the side, feeling that stretch on the inner thighs. Finding your breath. Inhale, walk your foot back between your hands. Bring the right knee up, align the feet, and then slowly reach the arms up into your low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart. And from here, reach your left arm back, right arm forward, finding that big stretch, keeping your hips pointed forward. Option to stay here or bring that right hand up, feeling the side body stretch, feeling the stretch through the hip. Inhale, and then exhale, bring your arms back in front of you and then above your head. From here, find something to fix your gaze on in front of your foot. Hands come down to the heart, come up onto those right tiptoes, and then slowly begin to tilt. Finding that warrior three, option to play around with your hands. Maybe they stay at heart. Flex those right toes down. Slowly begin to stand and lift your right foot. Right knees in line with the hips. Send that right ankle above your left knee and then begin to find a seated position for your figure four. Again, maybe being able to go a little bit deeper into the stretch than we did at the beginning of class. Really pressing the hips back. Maybe reaching the shoulders back. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Wiggle and wobble. And then slowly bring the right leg back behind you. Hands come down to frame your left foot. 3 Shiva squats, so bending the knee behind your left knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squat. Inhale, reach, and one more. Good, extending long and challenging your balance here, slowly and gracefully. Drop that back right foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, frame your front foot. Option here to leave your left leg lifted through your chaturanga, or option to bring it down towards your right foot, or play around with it. It's your moment. Bring your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Take a breath, let it go. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to take that flow one more time, looking for an add-on, so be listening. Inhale, right leg comes into the air. Exhale, hip circles in both directions. You know where we're going this time, yogis. Step your foot between your hands and drop the back knee, surfing in and out. Lift the back left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand comes back, left arm forward. Begin to tilt that left arm up, up, up. Exhale, reach the arms forward. Inhale, coming back forward. Hands come to heart. Find somewhere to shift your gaze. Tilt it up. Warrior three. Arms can come behind you, really squeezing those shoulder blades together, finding some lift. Inhale, lift the left leg, left ankle above the right knee. Find a deepening. Find your figure four. From here, you can stay, or if you want to add on, if your elbows can come in front of your shin, you can start to tip down, bringing those hands to the ground. Just finding a little bit deeper release. If that's not available for you, figure four is great. Coming back up, slowly reach the leg up and back, hands frame the front foot, finding your Shiva squat. Good. And one more, squat and lift. Bringing that left leg back behind you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Here's our change. Rotate that back left foot so that it's parallel with the short end of your mat. Knee stays over the right ankle. Reach your arms long for a warrior two. Hips are level. Inhale, reach the arm up. Exhale, up and over. Finding that stretch through the side body. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Exhale, frame your front foot. Bring the right leg up and back. Your option for chaturanga, keep the leg lifted or rather drop it. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, elbows stay towards your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really feeling the heat build now on this energetic flow. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Same thing on this side, taking it breath with movement. Open the hip. Making hip circles both directions. Straighten out through the left leg. Look between your hands. Step the foot between. Drop the right knee, surfing it out. Starting to feel those muscles be a little less tense than when we started. Lift that back right knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand comes behind you. Right arm forward. Exalt, bringing that right arm up. Left hand can come back. And then reach it forward. Inhale, arms above you, finding that balance. Once again, hands come to the heart. Tip the right toes off your mat. Coming forward. Finding your breath, steadying it. Inhale. Exhale, bringing that right knee up. Right ankle comes over the left knee. And start to find your figure four. Sending those hips back. If you're feeling loose, if you're feeling like you've released a lot of tension through the hips, start to bring those elbows down in front of your shin. And then hands come towards the mat. Taking that right toes and wrapping it around the left biceps. Maybe you can can really feel the stretch through that right hip. Good. And then slowly bringing it back up. Inhale, reach the right leg up, embrace the wiggles. Send that right leg back, hands frame your front left foot. Shiva squats, finding 3 here. Moving with your breath, 1 more. Reach it up, wait for the change. Set that right foot back. This time, your right toes are pointing out. Your right foot is parallel with the back end of your mat. Find a big stretch through the hips. Inhale, reach the arms out. Exhale, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Keep that bend in the front left knee. Exhale, bringing the arms back nice and strong. Frame the front foot. Bring the left leg up into the air. Your version of chaturanga or skip it all together. Coming forward, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Send the feet back here. And then from here, bringing your hands back towards your feet, finding a yogi squat at the end of your mat, lifting through those toes. Finding stillness in this pose, and then setting your hands down towards the front of your mat, sending that left foot towards the side, finding a wide-legged forward fold. Moving back and forth here. Good. Heels point out just a bit. Toes can point forward, a bit pigeon-toed here. And just release your neck down towards the mat. Hands can come out in front of you. They can come behind you, feeling a deeper stretch. They can come towards your ankles. Play around with the option. You can even interlace them, finding that bind, pulling your neck and head down towards your mat, feeling the release. Breathe here. Drop your hands down towards your mat, and then we're going to go into a Skandasana. So from here, send your weight into your right hip, your right knee, opening up. Look towards your left toe. Maybe your right heel comes off the mat. That's okay. Just work on setting it down. Opening up through the arms, option here to open. Right arm comes down by the knee. Left arm comes up. If your arms are feeling nice and stretched out, you can even go for a bind, reaching and clasping behind the knee. Good. Inhale. Release the bind if you have it. Hands come back to heart. Using your hands to help press you up and over to the other side. Feeling those hips nice and stretched out. Flexing the right toes towards your face. Adjusting as you need to. Finding what works for you. Option to keep your hand at your heart. Option to come up just a smidge out of that Skandasana. Feeling the stretch through the hips. Can play around with hand postures, so bringing the left arm back, right arm up. If you took it on the other side, go for the bind, stretching it down. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Release. Inhale. Arm comes up. Exhale. Hands come back to heart. Walking through. Good. Staying in the middle here. Toes come out. Heels face in. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Rising all the way back up. Head is the last thing to rise. Roll those shoulders down. Putting a bend into your knee. And then sending your shoulders forward. Good. Feeling the stretch. From here, inhale, reach the arms up. Straighten through the legs. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Moving through some goddess poses. Remember, you're the main character here. Take them as you need. Add a little bit of sass. Add a little bit of spice. Good. And one more. Really opening up through the chest, opening up through the hips. And then slowly releasing that bend, turning towards the front of your mat, bringing your feet together. And then bringing your feet out, heels face in, hands to your heart. Begin to slowly drop into our last yogi squat of class. Maybe taking a minute to notice now how this yogi squat feels compared to the first one. What were you able to release through that flow? Thinking about how what you can release can really add to your energy of the day. So let all of that go. Finding your breath, slowing down your heart rate. And then begin to sit back onto your seat, bringing your knees together in front of you. Gonna work on the core just a bit here. Everybody's favorite. Bringing those knees up in line, legs are together, going for boat pose. So we'll do a couple different options here. You can stay right here. If you need to support yourself with your hands, feel free. Bring them right behind you. Or hands can stay out, palms up. Just begin to lift the right leg and lower. Inhale, lift the left leg and lower. Working on getting those legs nice and straight. Hamstrings should be stretched out a little bit more. Good. You can keep going one and then the other, or you can work to really lift your chest up. Bring those legs up. Finding your boat pose. Good job. Hold here, embrace the shake. Good job. Lowering down, but not all the way, bringing those legs back. Hands can come behind your head or out to the side. We're gonna lift the legs, maybe flexing the toes or pointing the toes. Good. Finding a couple more. Keeping those shoulders lifted off the mat. Really feeling this in your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lift those legs up. Reach, 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 reach towards your toes. Good. And then slowly lowering down to the mat. Hands can come down towards the side. Inhale, reach the right leg in. Bring your hands below your knee. Maybe roll out the ankle. Pulling that right knee up towards the right shoulder. Really feeling that stretch through the inner and outer thigh. From here, bringing your left leg up, setting your right ankle above your left knee, finding that recline, figure 4. Interlacing your hands under your left leg. Just stretching out the hips a bit more here. Flexing the right toes back towards the right knee. Option here to lift that left leg, stretch. Just begin to find stillness. And then slowly lower both legs down, switching sides. Inhale, left leg comes up. Interlace your hands under your knee. Really pull that knee in towards the left shoulder. Roll the ankle side to side. Bring the right knee up. Left ankle comes above the right knee. Flex those left toes back. Interlace your hands behind your right leg. Using your left elbow to really push that left knee out. Option here to straighten out through the right leg. And then release both legs long in front of you. Feel free to take any pose that you would like, or bring your knees in towards your chest. If you need to add anything to your flow, do so now. Otherwise, squeeze your knees in, wrap your arms around your knees, bring that forehead up to your knees. Feel yourself in a tight ball. Tense, tight. Inhale and exhale. Allow yourself to release all of that out to Savasana. So in Savasana, allow your feet to come as wide as your mat. Toes can point out. Just let your feet fall naturally. Start to release any tension from your arms, palms face up. You may stay in this pose as long as you'd like, so you feel free to pause the video here And when you're ready, press play and meet me in a seated position. As we end class, I invite you to reach your arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart. Together we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this 30-minute energetic flow. I can't wait to flow with you again and keep the vibes going until then. Bye.